Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hang Out in Art. This is a live stream with a live audience in chat. We like to hang out, work on some art projects, answer questions from people in chat, inspire each other, and just have fun. This isn't a tutorial. It's just a place to share ideas and get inspiration. Before we get started, I did want to mention my Oh, that's coming. Never mind. If you're trying to get a hold of me on Facebook, you're not going to be able to find me. Somehow my Facebook page has been compromised, and the new Facebook page that I opened up has been compromised. So anybody who keeps in contact with me through Messenger and Facebook, you'll have to use one of my other options, one of my other social media accounts that you'll be able to find. I'm not going to mention them all right now. I need to figure out, I opened up a new Facebook page and I had a total of 6 people, and Facebook shut it down last night because of inappropriate activity. Well, there's been no posts on my Facebook, and somebody must have reported me for inappropriate activity. They just automatically close your account. So right now I have no access to any of my Facebook groups that I belong to. So if you have my email or one of my other social media accounts, just DM me there or put a message on the YouTube thing that you're trying to get a hold of me, and I'll get a hold of you. So, and it's really, it is sucky because the only reason I have Facebook is for my art groups that I belong to. I have several art groups I belong to, classes I take that are only on Facebook. So I'm going to need to figure something out. So anyway, if you are trying to get a hold of me, do it, leave me a message on YouTube that you're trying to get a hold of me, or go through one of my other social media accounts. So anyway, but I'm here. But we were able to, luckily I have a great IT guy, and because they did try to get into my desktop and stuff like that, but we were able to block all that stuff. So, alrighty. So how is everybody today? This weekend, I kind of took a break from Christmas stuff. I was working on my Clipboard journal that I made with Ingrid a few weeks ago in November, and I had organized everything. So I just found some papers and stuff I wanted to use. So I'll do a quick flip of what I did this weekend. And then Colleen's been busy with the Create December stuff. So after I'm done with my flip, she can show what she's done. And then I think I'm just going to work on my December journal today, and we'll see what happens. So I did find, these are, I went through some Happy Mail that I got. I found a whole bunch of stuff I got from Laura from the previous tag swap we did. Also, really quick before I start this, the fabric swap. Fabrics swap was mailed out a week ago Monday. Nobody received it. I paid extra to have it sent 2-day priority. So on Saturday, Eileen and Colleen are like, we haven't gotten our stuff yet. I checked my receipt. It was in the post office December 1st. It wasn't shipped out of my local post office till December 5th, and that was only 15 out of 20 in a batch. I mailed stuff on Wednesday. They've already received it. Also, there was a big story on the local news. There are trucks of mail that are waiting hours and hours and hours to get into our local processing center. So I know the mail has just been horrible. So again, I apologize. They've been mailed. Hopefully this week you'll start getting them. I think once they get out of Michigan, they'll be fine.
Yeah, honey. Good damn.
But so anyway, so that's the update on the fabric swap.
Go, go, go.
Okay.
Hanging on my leg. They have a toy up here. It's like there's no room for toys. Trust me.
Okay, so anyway, with my reorganization, I have found a whole bunch of stuff that that I have that I can use now because I have easy access to things people sent me. Found a bunch of stuff from Jersey she had sent me. So I just kind of went through and added stuff to my Clipboard journal. So I think I'm just going to do a quick flip and show you what I updated. Let's see. Yes.
Go downstairs and find it. Go, shoot. Go, 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 go.
Around.
I get him off my leg. He went to the play. He's just a crazy dog.
Funny. He's a cutie.
Crazy.
All right, so let's get my autofocus turned off and there. Okay, so this is one of the stickers from the Antiquarium sticker book. I just added that, did some of my doodling with my Poscas, which I've been having tons of fun playing with, and then just through and added stuff with color. Did some doodling. I didn't do as much as I thought. Here we go. Just added the snow here. Just bits and pieces, envelopes. This was from Amy. Some of her dyed papers. Just fun stuff I found in my stash.
Cute. I love the house on the guest check.
This, I think, was from maybe a free download from Graphics Fairy that I had printed off. So I cut that out, stuck it on the guest check.
I'm forgetting to do that.
I know, just another little ad with things. I shoved that in there. You know. What?
Eileen says, I'll tell you a little secret. Colleen likes to glue animals' butts together.
Except she forgot to say glue. I'll tell you a secret. Colleen likes to butt animals together.
I'll butt animals together. Oops, I added glue. I filled it in.
That's funny. Okay, Gail said the Detroit Metro Center is where mail goes to die. I know, it is. It's really bad. And I'm going to try going to a different one, Gail. If I go to a different one, it goes through Pontiac, and I guess that's not so bad. So, and then I'm also going to look into different options for mailing. So anyway, so here, okay, this is where I got to working on it. So I have this, which I'm going to do something here. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do here. But this was a bunch of stuff I had gotten from Jersey, just some napkins and doilies and then papers of my own that I had. And this is the little flip, the file folder with the little flips in it, the little pockets and flips that I just cut in half and then cut apart. And then some Ingrid's papers that I use, but I've got that. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then I can come back in and do some decorating or whatever later on. So we got that. And then I think the rest of it is just pretty much the same. But yeah, I really like this little clipboard. Oh, I did this. I made a little pocket in here, stuck some cards in. I really love this clipboard journal that I did with Ingrid. We had a class, and hopefully it'll be one she offers online because it's really a fun.
Oh, I hope so. I'm going to be able to buy the clipboard journal too to assemble it. I would like to.
Well, the thing was, I think these clipboards, I don't know if I think she had them specially made.
I know. I would pay to get it. I would pay to get it.
I know. But I think these were special made. And either that or her husband made them, but it's a sturdy, and just the way she teaches you how to build a journal is she makes really nice journals. So yeah, but I love the way all these just all the papers and the colors went together. Kind of. So yeah, so that's what I was working on. So back to just took a break from Christmas stuff and now back into my Christmas journaling. So I will put you big, Colleen, so you can show. You did a lot of work on your journal this weekend. Let's see, where's my mouse? Here it is.
You did more than you did specimen cards. Did you show those, or you're not going to show them?
Did I do?
Oh, you did several of those this weekend.
I did, didn't I? Hold on, let me see if they're here. Oh, I did. I worked on my black and white journal.
You did that too. I just worked on Christmas stuff. You were doing other things.
Yeah, I did some other stuff. I added to my black and white. I did this in my black and white. What else did I do? I know I was doing stuff. I did work on specimen cards. This weekend seems like so long ago after this whole Facebook thing. I feel like that's all I've worked on the past. Which specimen cards did I do?
Was it green? Like one on green, Eileen?
What did I do? I'll have to find them. I'll look for them and show them later. I'm so organized now. I can't find anything. I'll have to look for them. I'll take a look for them. All right, let me switch us around. All right, now we can see what Colleen did. You did a bunch of fun stuff in your December journal.
So she said Patty Lane got a whole bunch of stuff at the Dollar Tree, and I haven't seen that. Did she show that last night?
Oh, I missed that.
I was watching. Unless I missed it. But I did show up late. I was late getting there, so I think there was tons of people on all at once. So
yeah, there's been lots of people streaming. It's hard to keep up. Aaron was having sales.
Yeah.
Patty was on.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Judy. The other Judy too.
Oh, hey there. Hi, everybody who's come in.
And Imelda's here too. I haven't seen her in forever.
Oh, I'll check, Helen. Let me. I'm gonna put up Colleen's link and see.
She's doing a challenge using the things she will put in a kit. Was that last night? Was that a separate video or part of her sale thing last night with the leather?
Oh, I missed that whole part of it.
I sure did. I didn't. She was selling leather and books when I watched it.
Yeah, I missed that.
Eileen don't miss a trick.
No, and somehow we've spent all our money and Eileen has bought nothing the past few days.
I know. She was good and I was not. Nope, I was not. Oh my God.
Okay, here's Colleen's channel that I'm pasting through StreamYard. Let's see if that shows up.
Good morning, Val.
Okay, that showed up. And now let's see if I can click on that and get to it. Well, I can. Oops.
I am posting those on Instagram. I'm posting on Instagram. And this is what you can do is hashtag create these December DEC 2020. Use this hashtag and post this on Instagram. You can also tag Emily and tag her if you can on Instagram. You can documented journey. You don't have to use the dot. You can tag her. She's documented journey on Instagram, and her name is Emily. And you can also, I said, but mostly the most important thing to do if you don't, you can is hashtag create December 2020. But you can also just do a tag her just so she sees it as well, and also so other people can find her video and participate and play along, which would be good. I mean, that's the main reason to tag her too, is so she sees it for sure, and so everyone else will go to her YouTube channel and see that see her prompts.
Oh, fun, Janice. Janice just said she just got through taking a leather coat apart, and now she's going to take jeans apart tomorrow. That's fun.
I've never done that.
Hey, Maggie, Barbara. Hi to everybody who's come in and that I've missed. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Maggie. You missed the list. You'll get a copy. Eileen, do you have a link to the list?
Here's a link to create December list. I have it on the screen. Helen just posted it.
Thank you, Helen. There you go. Click on that or copy and paste what you see on the screen. And you can get to her list. She also has a Facebook. It's documented.journey. She also has a Facebook. And then on her Facebook, you can get to her links, her YouTube link, her Instagram link, her classes, and everything. She does. So what I accomplished, so here's what I got done so far. Today is December 8th. So the first prompt was mistletoe, and I did this on stream. Some of these I'm obviously doing off a stream. The second prompt was light. And I worked on this on stream, but I finished it when I went offline. I ended up putting Smokey and Bandit in the windows.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I put Smokey and Bandit in the windows, my daughter and I with my light up sweater. And I used Sean Petit stencils for the lights, for the trees. This was a stencil girl. This was a Elizabeth Design die cut. And the owl was, what was that part of? I'm having trouble remembering where I got the owl from.
Oh yeah, where was that from?
This was a stamp. The deer was a stamp I had. Twinkling lights. I also was Sean Petit stencils. I like her word stencils too. This, I can't remember where I got the owl though. Maybe I drew it because it's not very good. I could have drew it.
You're drawing a lot lately. It's good stuff.
you use watercolor and ink. Oh, you'll love Documented Journey. She is an illustrator and uses watercolor and ink, and she works in the Habanichis, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
The Hobonichi, the yearly planners.
Yeah, she works in those a lot. She might work in other ones. Yeah, check out her Facebook page. She does some and she also does a lot of pen and pencil work where she does the black and whites with just pens. Doing all the dots and slashes and.
What's her name, Colleen?
In the book, you've seen them in books, and it takes a lot of time to do those.
Her name?
Her name is Emily. Hold on. Hold on, my truck's coming up. Hold on. Here. Here's, this might be her website. Hold on. Let me peel my truck back. Hold on. emmylou.art. So that could be
okay.
her website. Because she also has a lesson on it as well.
Oh yeah, here she is.
Emmy Lou, isn't that cute?
Oh, and she has a YouTube. Here, I'll post her.
This is a YouTube, and you can watch her doing the prompts, and you can watch previous year's prompts. She's done this for since I think she started December 18 doing the prompts. This is mistletoe. Okay, we got light. This one was sweater. I did offline. The next one was candy canes. Oh yeah, and after I got done, I found my candy cane washi tape. So I just kind of doodled around the edge. I found my candy cane washi tape. That made it a lot better. Of course, I find it after I post it.
We'll
you just spoke to her last night. Eileen, love her work. Okay, the collage lady. Yeah, is that the one Patty Lang suggested? You like my interpretations? Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. That way, if you, if you are uncomfortable with drawing, don't let that stop you from creating. Because don't let it stop you. You use your creativity to find another way to make things. Don't let it stop you. The other is winter animal. And oops, I did out of order. That was my boo-boo. I skipped a page. So I did the African penguins because even though it's not cold where they're at, but they're penguins. But I just had to do this one. I was searching for winter animals, and I was reading about them. So I sat there reading about the African penguins, because then I was all like, look at this. So they said they're really similar to humans, and I love that they hold hands and stuff. I was just, you have to read about these guys.
That is so cute. Now, Colleen, I love your background on that. How did you do the background?
Well, because I'm working on very porous craft paper, this was challenging because I should probably clear gesso it. That might make my life easier. And I just use the chalk, what we call the fresco chalk paints on the background. And
that's so cool.
And it feels, actually the chalk paints feel really cool on this paper. It just, I don't know. I like the way it felt because I do like chalk. So I'm like,
I love those paints. I love the fresco paints.
And then I just used Hobby Lobby white paint, did some Tim Holtz stencil, and then the rest I just drew this my best I could and then painted it in. And I just used this to draw it. And then the other, after winter animals, it is okay, then it was, I did something out of, this is pine, and this was a pine. So this one, what I did is a little bit of everything to give you an example of how to play along if you're uncomfortable with drawing. Is this one I stamped. This one was a sticker. This one I just did a blip blip with the green. This one I used paint, but I did it in a scribbly method to make it, to give it that way of painting a tree. And then this is kind of how she did her trees, but she did it better. And then or you can also do the triangles and do that kind of tree. I really just want to show, like, different ways, and there's other ways, because I think Christmas tree is another prompt too. So however you want to make a tree, there's many ways. There's no right or wrong. So I wanted to do just different kinds of trees to show everybody that. And I think, and then the next one is ornament. And so basically I traced a thing, and then I collaged this in, painted this in. Oh, thank you, Judy. Yeah, and then this one I painted in, and then I stamped the little stamps I showed the other day, the little church, and then I just colored this in, and this I just painted, and then I stamped, and then this one I drew it, and then I collaged, and then I took all my cute little washi tape and put that on there just to show you that there's many ways you can do these. You know what I mean? Just where it's stamping,
Oh, I like that
painting,
washi tape.
collaging, and look how fun it is, because I was like, well, now it's kind of like plain over here. Look how cute when you add some vertical with, the horizontal. It just looks nice together.
Joy and Devin.
And so I feel like you could, have fun with it, and doing, whether you're comfortable with painting or sketching or whatever. I think it's just fun because you'll look back at this, and if we keep doing this every year, we'll get better, right? We're bound to get better. So, and then you can be more creative, because you could be like, well, let's see, this is what I did last year, and if the prompts, are similar, then I need to try something else. So the next one is Barry. So last night when I was watching Christmas movies, I sketched this out, and so I did a crooked fireplace, but I decided to leave it because I actually had my paper at an angle when I was drawing it, and I was like, oh well. So I do a fireplace, and then I did a stocking. I like an old sock, or like a sock stocking with the berries coming out of it. And then over here, I just drew the tree limbs with the berries, and I drew a chunky little cardinal. He's
He is a chunky cardinal.
Yeah, cardinals are not this chunky. They're said unless it's cold and they're all poofed out, and they poof out when they're cold to keep warm. I made a chunky cardinal because after I knew, I'm like, he is so not realistic. But I was like, but he's a cardinal by his beak. They have very thick, short beaks, and they have this distinctive hair tuft that goes backwards on their head. So, but it's a cardinal.
Oh wow!
Because you're hitting the fact that they have they have a square tail, they have a short, chunky beak, and like I said, their feathers go upwards. So they're just a cardinals. You see a lot of cardinals in the winter time more than any other time. For whatever, especially the males, the males are red. The girls are orangey, orange and brown. But that's not true with all bird species. The finches, the males are the beautiful yellow, and the girls are like a muted yellow and brown. But then where it's safer for them because they're not as noticed. But then there's other species like the blue jay. The girls and the boys look the same. And the same with the woodpecker. So I don't understand why some male and female bird species look the same, and then other ones look boring and others look beautiful. So I find that interesting in nature. I'm sorry to bore everybody. I'm an avid bird watcher. So
hey, Kelly, they're liking that you're using the larger pages.
Oh, I think it's easier, and when you're a beginner or a novice at drawing like I am, I think it's easier to draw large than it is to draw small. Oh, good morning and welcome. Welcome to the channel. Do we call you Van? What would you, or Jeanette? Can you pronounce that, Kathy? I'm bad. Janetta?
Jaquetta?
She's better at pronouncing words than I am, so sorry. Messed that up.
Really, I just fake it.
Well, you're good at
everybody who's new.
Riri says she loves her finches, and they give you hope. All finches are beautiful. I have 2 little finch feeders specifically for them, and I keep that one closer to the house. I agree. I love my finches. I love my hummingbirds in the summer. I love my woodpeckers I get in the winter. And I love, yeah, I love a lot all birds, really. Obviously, Tom and I have been bird watching as long as we've been married. And I was bird watching when I was a kid with my stepfather.
Oh,
So
fun.
yeah, so he taught me a lot about birds and bird feeding. He was the first person to teach me about it. So that's where I'm at with this. So I penciled it in so we could color that in.
Oh,
And
that'll
then
be fun.
the other thing I got real quick is Kathy told me about this, but I got mine faster because her Michigan mail is slow. I got this Tracy Winesapple, who she really likes, has a kit on Jelly Arts, and so I purchased this.
Oh, and it comes with a brayer too?
Yeah, isn't that nice for the price?
Oh my God, that's a good deal. And the journal it comes with is a nice journal.
I thought that was cute that they threw in some little red stuff for your tags. I thought that was cute. They threw in that little extra. There has sequin waist. It came with a round stencil, a brayer, a 5x7 jelly plate, and this book. And
all for $25.
All this for $25. Like
a brayer is 10 or 8.
Yeah, the brayer, if you get Jelly Arts, is 8 or 10 is probably the non-Jelly Art brand one. And so between stencils, which minimum this would have been $5 alone, plus the jelly plate, plus this, and the book was 17 on Amazon by itself.
Yeah, and I think so, it's like 15 or 17.
15 to 17. And just on Amazon for his book. This is a sketchbook. You can see it's 140 grams. And my light is too glary. Yeah, 140 grams. You have to trust me. And this is what she said she likes to do. It's a nice sketchbook. But I'm curious about, is Tracy going to do a class to play in this together? Or,
actually, she just has free videos up.
If you look, hey, you know why you have to get this? There's a rooster on it. You got to get this because it's a rooster. I know, it is a good deal. This really is a lot. The kit was $25. I don't know if I said that. The kit's $25, and you get like I said, the brayer, the sequin waist, the stencil, the book, and the 5x7 jelly plate. I got it because my 5x7 jelly plate is in rough shape. So I mean, that one I use a lot. It's a fun size. The only thing, and this it's interesting because my jelly plate's old. My 5x7 is older, and these is thinner than what they used to be. So I'd be interested to see. It should be better than what I got because one I got's super old.
Okay, here's a video of Tracy showing what she does with how she uses the jelly plate in the journal. What she likes to do is she'll take the jelly plate right into the journal, and then she takes her journal with her, and you know how she does all the flowers and stuff? Then she just draws on top of her jelly prints. All in one place.
And this book is the same size as the jelly plate. Why did I not get that?
So, and it leaves like a nice little border around. You know how she does the little white borders?
Oh, that's brilliant. So she puts her jelly plate in here, and then she is the white border, like you said, and then she goes and doodles or draws on the edges. Brilliant.
Yeah, watch the video. She puts her jelly print right into the book, pulls it off, and then she's got her background, and then she just goes from there.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this fits there, and you would have the edge, and then you could just take this anywhere, take this down. If you're like, don't want to be in your art room, you could take this from the TV, and you could play on it, because it's like you did the messy stuff already and bring you some pens or whatever with you and draw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Seriously brilliant. I love it.
And all that for $25.
Yeah, so Kathy sent that to our Facebook. Man, that glare is terrible. I'll put something here. Um, so anyway, so if you guys, I think it's still up and offered. It's not, and this is her kit she put together. It is still up on Jelly Arts, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It'll be. I think it'll be one of their products. I think.
So if you're interested or like jelly plating, I just want to let you all know about that. I knew my 5x7 is really beat up, well loved, well used. So the 5x7 and 8x10, I mean, we use that the most. Right, and then the next one, I'll show you my progress on my. I want to show you the progress on my bag. It is neat because you could do your messy stuff at your desk and take your book with you to work or in front of the TV or wherever. You know what I mean? Doctor's office. I mean, wherever you're at, like, and
On
you have your
vacation.
book with you, vacation, and so. The other thing I did is I've been working in my paper bag journal that Kathy and I started. So
Oh, I love that cover.
isn't that cute? And then I bought these a few years ago, but I never used them at Hobby Lobby. The little burlap deer and the cute little, I guess it's made with some sort of muslin, and these little guys. So I hung them on the handles. And what I ended up doing, I did reinforce the back with paper. So I reinforced the back of the paper bag with paper and the inside. So you can
Ooh,
see
I like that.
so that we basically made, like, pulled our bag, cut our bag apart. You can see in the video, and then we made two signatures, and then I put paper on the back and front because it was pretty unstable.
Yeah, that I like how that looks too, Colleen.
It does. It adds some, I don't know, cuteness to it too by adding some paper.
Oh yeah, it makes it more interesting. It's more fun.
But you still know it's a paper bag because now I can, because now but you still know it's a paper bag, and then and you can tote it. And I got one that has a handle. And then, so I'll show you what I've done so far. I added the pocket that I made with Brooke.
Cute.
And I added that. I added the snowflake. I think I sent you one of these.
Oh, okay. I may get it in the summer.
Yeah, I gave it to you. I think I sent it like months ago when I found these.
Okay.
The snowflake doily, and then this is all scrapbook paper and washi washi tape, and so you saw I was putting these together with the scrapbook papers, and Kathy had to show me how because I wasn't wrap my brain around it, but I got it now. So then I did you can see all my extra holes. I did the 3-hole
paper
attachment, and thank you. And then that's a little bag, and I just added a couple little bells up here and some twine, and then I kept going and just finished this out, and I added these guys. I added the trees. Then on the back I kept that, and then again I added the paper in between. Then I added a second signature, and I got this as a digi, and I love this with the little cabin of the little kitty, and it has the papers were here, and then I used the digis I got from the other lady and inside of this book. So I sewed it here, and so I could have a little log cabin, and I thought it went really cute. I thought it looked cute on this page. And then on the back side, again, just Christmas paper, some Tim Holtz paper, different packs I have, and did different size papers too, just for fun. So this one I added a calendar page that I love, and Christmas paper. Of course, I got to have red trucks, you know that. And then I add just a little piece of that. I had one little piece left over, so I glued that on here, and then added some more Christmas paper, added the doilies like on the back and front of the covers, and then I added this over top of the pocket that we made with the paper bag and some paper, and that's where I'm at. So again, it was just this is a Dollar Tree bag and some scrapbook paper I already had, some little embellishments I already had, and I think I bought a few Christmas paper packs this year when they had them for $4 at Michael's. But otherwise, whoops, I upside down. But otherwise, I thought, I had all the rest. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, I love the digi. I love the little cabin. And that's, I was working on this yesterday, and I'm keeping up with this. And that's pretty much I've been trying to just focus on is Christmas, because I always get ahead of myself and start working on too many things at once. Sorry, I realized my lap was on there. Thank you, Joy. It's just, isn't it fun to have that? Just like, and the fact that you can just have a cute little carry handle. So, I mean, I stole this idea from Kathy, but she did this last year. But I think adding the two signatures in the bag was the fun part, and then just supporting it so we were able to make it a little bit of a variation.
Yeah, it kind of evolved from last year, which was fun. Because here, I'll show you how it started.
So then this is just what we were taking it apart as you all watched us come up with ideas as we were working on this, how to put this together. And I think this is fun. Think about like how many gift bags you get for Christmas. Gift bags that I don't know if you're like me. I love gift bags. When I go to Dollar Tree, like I got this at the Dollar Tree. I love gift bags. And I think we love gift bags because it's art, and when maybe other people don't, they view it as it's a gift holder or it's pretty. But when we see things as artists, we go, oh, this is art.
What can we do with it?
Because we look at everything as an art project or a journal or whatever. To us, it's art. So why not make journals with them and make them art for real? And so I even bought a few new bags since I went back the other day. And not that I'm going to make another bag journal, but because their styles are going to change each year and I'll have them. So I'm kind of collecting them, I guess, now. I'm a bag lady.
I'm a bag lady. Well, you know what? They're good for collage and stuff, too. You can go out and just cut stuff. You can cut stuff or tear stuff out of it. I don't think I'm going to bind this original one because it's kind of like the prototype of how it started. But let me get it apart. Right now, I just have it together. And until you're ready to bind, you can just keep it together with elastic or a rubber band. But mine started, I was making bag journals in my art group, and I wanted to do one for December. Okay, here's how the original cover started. I just used the front of the bag and was going to make like just a little journal like this out of the front of the bag to use as a cover. Well, that little journal turned into, oops, let me get these are all my old Christmas cards I used last year.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I mean, interrupt. She asked how I bound it, and real quick, only thing I did real quick, and she can talk about it. She did hers on stream, and I just did a 3-hole stitch. So because the paper bag was floppy, as you can see, I had trouble finding the center. I have extra holes. If you're better at this, you will have extra holes. But I did 3-hole stitch, and I used you come up through the middle. You start with going down through the middle, leave a piece of string, come up through this way, go back down through the middle, come up this way and back down, and then you put the string on each side of this and tie it. Then I did the same thing because I tried doing both at once, like pushing it all the way through here and doing it. I couldn't do it. It kept falling apart no matter how much I clipped it. So I did this signature together, And then I went and used this as my whole base and stuck it through the paper bag and did the 3-hole stitch again. And that's why you'll see 2 strings here instead of 1 and extra strings, because I couldn't get it stabilized enough to do it in one fell swoop.
See, and that makes it, I like that because that makes it more sturdy. It's not flopping around as much.
Yeah, so that's why I ended up doing the signature, and then I did the 3-hole stitch again through the outside of the bag right through here, and here's where my 3 holes were. And since I already had them here, I didn't have to like measure and line up. It's kind of cheating. I could just use the holes here, and then by putting the paper on here, it not only stabilizes the signature, it also covers up the holes. It doesn't cover up these holes.
No, but that looks cute there, though.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. That's bugging me. So I've got to have to cover this up with something. A snowflake.
I was just gonna say, put a snowflake there.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, that's okay. No, that's good. And that way they saw how it was put together. Here, I'll put mine. So here's how this all started out. Like I said, it was just I used the paper bag for a cover, and I was going to make this little teeny journal.
I did use wax thread. Did you use wax thread? I know I did.
Okay, I used on this one. I used twine, but wax thread is the best. If you can find a wax thread that you like, that's really sturdy.
That's true. So that's a good question, Eileen. I forgot to mention I used wax thread. She used twine. So it's what you have on hand, I guess, really.
Okay, and also like living in Detroit, the home of the auto industry, the thread that they use in cars, like for cars, sewing the material in car seats and stuff, there's a really good, I don't know if it's polyester thread, it's some type of good thread that they use in cars is also available around here. So whatever type of sturdy thread you can find that you like. Okay, so this just ended up, all I did was I started taking some of my old scrapbook papers, other paper bags, and just started putting them together. And then I went back through, took some of my ephemera, stuff Happy Mail I got from people, and just started filling it in. So it's like a junk journal, and I ended up calling it my jingle journal. So this is how it started. And then I was going to bind this all, but it's so thick. I may just leave it like this and keep an elastic with it. And then I can always add more papers to it. So from this, we ended up, I did mine a little different than Colleen. I started from the outside, and I used twine. And we used a whole bag. So we have the front and the back of the bag. And then here's the little, here's the middle of your bag. So we had that coming up through the center, and that separates our two signatures. So by starting mine through the front, I ended up with my strings on the outside. So then what I did was I took the 2 sets of strings and tied the 2 signatures together on the outside. And then this way, I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now. I just kind of have it tied across here. It looks kind of cool. Or I may just take some beads and stuff and put it down on the side. But here, I just kind of took this around here, tied it at the top, and a little bow. So you can have your strings come from the outside, or you can have your strings come from the inside, and then you've got your little bag. There's the front, and then there's the back. So this is pretty good. I don't know if it's going to evolve much next year, but this is, just ideas you have, play with your stuff and see where they go. So we've gone from this to this, and then I'll show you I've done 1 page. I did my first prompt, And this is my stamp I did for Carved December. I'm going to mark. I'm not going to do my pages in order because they're all different. So I'm not sure which pages I'm going to do with what. So I'm going to use Brooke's stickers to mark the prompt. She has stickers for December marked little pieces of candy 1 through 31. So I'm going to stick those on there. But yeah, this was mistletoe. So I just decorated, and then this is just full of scrapbook paper. I'll probably add some jelly prints on top, and this is what I'll do for my December journal. I'll have my prompts in here and some other fun stuff for this year. That's the first half, and then here's the second half. I did get a little bear in there. So I just go through when I see fun stuff. I just add it in, and I like leaving the blank pages on the back of the scrapbook paper, so you can do an art journal page, you can paint, draw, whatever. That I'll probably just leave like that. This will be a nice big spread. So yeah, so just a good way to use up some of your papers and stuff that you have, and just have a fun little, I think I'm going to put pictures in here too.
You could totally make it a photo album or a scrapbook album with family photos. You could totally do that. Or if in case of this year that you don't get to see your family, you could also do last year's. So, or old ones.
Or even if you're on FaceTime and Zoom, take some screenshots. Take some screenshots, put them in here. If you have the little mini printer, that's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to try and take a picture every day or of whatever the prompt is and use my little mini printer in here.
That's a great idea, because when my daughter, we had to do her bridal shower through Zoom. And so we did do some screenshots of everybody at the shower. So again, that is a good idea with the new safe way of gathering for the holidays till vaccines and stuff are out. So I think that's a great idea. And again, we gotta go with it. So
gotta think outside the box. It can still be fun. It's still Christmas. It's still the holidays. It's just different.
Everyone still loves you, and you love them, and nothing like that has changed. So just keep that in mind. Just keep everybody safe. My dad is, I'm gonna call him today.
How is your dad doing, Colleen?
Text him, and every other day, and I call every other day. I know he gets a lot of phone calls, so he's doing really well. And he said he's just really super tired, and he's you're not used to being this tired. But again, I think that's one of the things with COVID is you can be really tired and recuperate. You think about it, your body's got to fight off that virus. I mean, that's gonna, even with the stuff he got from the hospital. So he's doing well, and I appreciate your friendship and prayers and everyone's kindness. And he's, like I said, he's 77, so he's in that age range. He's diabetes, so it was brought to him by family, and that's why we should try to Zoom if we can. And he's doing really well. He's very fortunate, and I'm very blessed. So he's doing.
I'm so glad he's doing well, Colleen.
Yes, he's just tired.
Yeah,
he's just tired because his body is fighting it and getting better. So, and I told him, that's okay, because I think that's the norm. That's normal. So it's not out of the ordinary. They didn't need to worry. No, I just wanted to let you all know, and I thank you so much for your kindness and prayers.
Oh, thanks for good. And tell him we're thinking about him and we're glad he's okay.
Exactly. Yeah, he's got two things going against him, but he's a strong-willed, stubborn man. So that much
Oh,
does.
I wonder where you get that, Colleen.
Yeah, I've been told that a few times. I have no idea where that stubbornness comes from.
What a surprise. I think that's cute. I love this flannel plaid paper.
I've decided my youngest has got that trait too, so I've decided that she has that trait as well.
Oh, that will be interesting.
It's good. It's good and bad.
Oh, Eileen says, give him love and prayers from us.
Oh, thank you, Eileen. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. So again, like, that's, it's all weird, but we're all gonna be. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it. So
Yeah, Peggy says she's happy to hear some good news. And speaking
yeah.
of Peggy, follow her on Instagram. She is doing a short video of all her Christmas decorations that she puts up, and they are awesome.
That's right. Go over to Instagram. I went through it. I wanted to see it. Yeah, Laura brought that up. She's got the most incredible vintage collection. It is incredible. And the vignettes that she puts together are incredible. I'm blown away. She is so good at decorating. And I mean, she really can do. I mean, I can't imagine like her home decor in general when she's not doing a specialty. Her creativity is incredible. She could totally be what do you call it? Would be a designer for the house.
Oh, interior designer.
Interior designer.
I know. I want to know when she finds the time to do it.
Oh,
I know she works.
that's a good question. I was thinking, where do you store all of it?
That too.
She's got a lot. I was thinking she showed all the tubs, and my thought was, where are you storing all that? And she might have a big old basement or whatever. And, I'm just being nosy. It's really not my business. It really isn't. I said that out loud. I'm like, that really is none of my business. It's none of my beeswax.
No, but storage is something as an artist or crafter, I think we're all interested in that.
Yeah, I mean, I store mine in my basement. I know that you store yours in somewhere else.
Yeah, I have a storage locker for my Christmas stuff, and
yeah, so that's what she does. But she has way more than me. I've whittled mine down over the years because I'm lazy.
Yeah, and we put ours in a storage locker just because I try to use our basement as living space, and then if all that stuff's stored, the whole basement just becomes a big storage heap. So I try to avoid that.
Wow, that stinks, Riri. One day a week with her hubby in the office.
Yeah, I know, Riri.
Eileen said that she never did a thing, and she doesn't work.
Oh, wow. Peggy said she has a storage area in the basement, and this year she donated a full SUV of Christmas stuff. Oh. That's nice, Peggy. I think I'm going to do that when I go back over there. Is the stuff I haven't used in a while. Just donate.
Oh, well, that's great. So you got room in the basement to store all that. As I say, it's if you got a place to store it. Also, too, I think finding the right type of tubs or shelves and trying to figure out a whole system. And then once you got that, you're done. You're good. Because I actually have mine all like grouped together. My Halloween, Christmas. I have put the Easter. I have all of it together, and I hang my wreaths up on nails and just hang them up on nails on the wall instead of getting tubs for them all.
Oh, yeah, you have a really great storage system for your wreaths.
Yeah.
If you go back on, I think one of your videos, you showed where and that's if you're a wreath person that changes out their wreaths, go look at Colleen's storage thing. That's really
I have
that's awesome storage,
a wall of wreaths.
and it looks nice. Okay, so Devin said she's getting lazier every year with Christmas decor. May not even put up a tree this year. I'm enjoying decor vicariously through people like Peggy. You know what, Devin? Don't feel bad about that, because I went through years where I'm like, oh, I got to put the Christmas stuff up again. And it was like, I always put the same stuff up every year. Just put a couple things out. Put a couple things that you like. Forget about the rest of it. And then next year you might feel like putting out more.
And if you don't, there's nothing wrong with it. I think everyone is pressured. If you feel pressured to do, like, if you feel like you got to put up a tree or 2 trees or whatever, and then you don't enjoy it when it feels like it's a job or you have to. And so I think that everyone should the holiday should be about enjoying yourself, do what makes you happy. And don't worry about it. I mean, I decorate way less than I used to, honestly. And I simplified mine, and that's why I still decorate now, because I don't put much out at all anymore.
Yeah, change it up. But then, Colleen, down the road, you may have grandkids, and they're going to come over, and you might be like, oh, let's put everything up this year. I mean, don't feel like you have to do the same thing every year. Just do what you're feeling.
I did buy an outside blow up because everyone in my neighborhood's like got lights up everywhere. So we don't feel like going up on a ladder and doing that, but I did add a blow up this year.
Oh, cute. I was like, we have our outsides are up. Our block, we have more people on our block this year that put decorations up. It's kind of nice.
Oh, it is. Tons of, people that 2 years I've not seen have decorated this year. Mm-hmm. And it's really pretty to walk. I like the ones, there's a couple people, we like on one street where they take the PC pipe and they do arches over their driveway.
Oh, those are cool.
Those are really cool. And I mean, they really go all out. I've definitely seen some. I've also seen a couple vintage outside decorations, which I thought was fun. It reminded me of Christmas Vacation. I've seen a few of the sleighs and the reindeers. Like you ever seen Christmas Vacation where he gets all mad, his lights don't work.
He kicks it. Yep.
Karate chopping the antlers off the deer, and then the deer you see at the trash with the chair later. Well, I definitely have seen 2 houses with the really old plastic, Santa sleigh and deer.
Ooh, vintage.
They're vintage because you can see they're faded and the colors they used. They're vintage. I've seen 2 houses with those this year, and yeah.
Helen says she just puts fake branches and clusters them around the house wherever she wants them. That's a good idea too. Then you just have it just gives you a little piece of the, little taste of Christmas or the holidays.
So now I walk by those reindeers. I just want to go, good, 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 and cut them.
Just don't kick it, Colleen.
Yeah. And then he punched it too. He punched it and kicked it. Oh my God. So that's all 2 people. Now one person did with them because they're vintage and they're pretty small. So what one person did is they took PVC pipes and they stuck them into the ground, or they have like a couple 2x4s or something on the ground. They attached the PVC pipes vertically, and then the reindeers are sitting on top, and I think I remember it was 3 reindeers are sitting like this on top, and it got them off the ground. Oh, sorry, I should do it this way. And it got them off the ground, and so they're up here. Here's the PVC pipes, and here's the sleigh. And so I think some people could see them from the street. They hit them that way. They'd be
cool.
Blind, which I thought was a creative idea to make them be taller. from the street, because otherwise they may not show up if,
Right.
depending if your yard has a slope to it or a lot of shrubbery or whatever. Desktop trees. Yep, my grandma used to do that. My mother used to do that. Let's see.
You can also, I saw somebody posted, you can buy a Grinch tree. And it's like the little Santa sack. It's like you would put it on your desk or table. It's the little Santa sack with just the tree. You know how it's kind of bent over? And it's called the Grinch tree. Let me see if I can find it.
See, Janice says she hasn't put up a tree in 10 years. Let's see. Peggy decorates. Oh, stay tuned for Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Telling us she does some cool stuff for Valentine's Day. Hi, Janet. Oh, so there you go. Stay tuned. She has some cool stuff for Valentine's Day. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to live vicariously through Peggy, too.
Oh, the Grinch tree is a thing.
And there's also, well, it's been out a while. There's also the Snoopy or Charlie Brown tree or whatever too. So that's a thing. I saw several Snoopy things for your home decor over at, was it Menards? I saw that.
Trader Joe's has them. Okay.
We all need to start thinking about our beverages and snacks for the New Year's stream-a-thon.
Okay, here it is. Trader Joe's launches 2020 inspired Grinch Christmas tree. Those are so cute.
Oh, I haven't seen those. I don't have a Trader's Joe, though.
Oh, okay.
My daughter has one where she lives. I don't have one. She likes that store.
Oh, I need to go get one for my art studio.
That would be perfect for your art studio. Dorothy said her Christmas tree goes up Christmas Eve and comes down on the 12th night, and that's family tradition. Do you use a real tree or artificial?
Nice, Dorothy.
I did use a real tree for several years. I did do a real tree for like 3-4 years. I did that. But I say the part about it is because I like to put up my tree like the day after Thanksgiving or close to it. This year I think I put it up a week before Thanksgiving because we weren't doing anything for Thanksgiving. And so anyway, if you get a real tree and you put it up early, it's like really brittle. I would do that. It'd be really brittle and dry from the heat in the house, and then it'd be the limbs would be falling apart by the time Christmas got here. It was in sad shape. And I think it's almost better if you're going to do a real tree is you put it up late.
Yeah, we would, when we had real trees, they'd go up like mid-December.
Yeah, and I was never patient enough to do that, and then I'd get it early, and then it would be in such bad shape by the time Christmas got there. And then when you take it out of the house and you take it through the doorway, all the needles are like all over the floor. And then I get the fun task of vacuuming them up. Yeah, so I kind of gave that up because I decided I put my tree out too early to actually do that. It used to be real. Now it's pretend. Pretend. I guess that pretend is true. I said artificial and never thought about being pretend. Sounds funny.
Okay, it's a fairy. Okay, Dorothy said she has a fairy on top that her mother made, and she died in 1970. I also still put on the bauble I was given when I was 1 year old. Oh, I love that, Dorothy.
Aww.
Devin said they got a real tree the first year they were married and it broke their vacuum cleaner, so never again.
Sounds like it. That sounds like something that would happen to us.
Okay, Janice her daughter's birthday is December 28th, so they would always take their tree down the day after Christmas. When she was about 6, I left the tree up until about March. I wanted to know when was going to take it down. I know there is that window too. Like there's a certain time where it's like, okay, you get it down, and if for some reason something comes up and you don't get it done by then, and then it does seem like it lasts forever. It's like, I'll get to that later.
I'm going to leave it up and add tombstones from every day and then flags for 4th of July. And then you can put up some bunnies and hang that on there for Easter.
Right. It's not a Christmas tree. It's a holiday tree.
And yeah, and then you could add, some clover for in March for St. Patrick's Day. Go with it. Just go with it. Oh, she said she has, Devin has heard of people decorating seasonally all year. That's fun. I never thought about that. So there's my branches with the prompt is berries for day 8. And then there's my chunky, cute little cardinal on there. I like the chunky bird. I mean, I should draw chunky birds. They're kind of fun. Because they're a little more whimsical that way if you make them chunky.
So
to get the details right, like their unique beak is really thick and the way it's curved, and then the little feathers, and you'll know it's a cardinal or whatever. So isn't that cute? And he stands out too because he's big and chunky, and he helps with all the little berries. Thank you. It's fun to do, and I like chunky birds. That'd be my new thing, chunky birds.
Janet said she heard Beth say her mom decorated her pencil tree seasonally. Huh. That's what I wonder what a pencil tree is.
I was just going to say that. I'm not sure what a pencil tree is. All right. I'm going to draw crooked. Even though I'm using a ruler, it's going to follow close to my lines because I had my paper sideways and I drew it sideways. Hey, but I was happy with it, so I thought I ain't going to worry about it. It's my book. I can have it sideways.
You can do whatever you want. It's your book.
Yeah, I can have a sideways fireplace.
It's a wonky fireplace.
Yeah, chunky bird and a chunky bird and a leaning. It's a leaning fireplace. The birds are a little weird and it's leaning.
Oh, Colleen, it's Italian, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's your Italian fireplace.
Let's see. What I saw on Instagram, Devin is playing along with the hashtag create December DCEC 2020. She is playing along and she's combining that with Zentangles that she's doing with Janet Young. So she's combining these prompts with Zentangle prompts. So I think that's kudos and creative. So she's combining prompts of other people with this in conjunction. And if you follow Joy Mitchell, she's on here in chat. She also has Instagram. I think she's on Best Facebook. That's where I see her other stuff. And she does some awesome art.
Oh, she's had some great stuff she posted.
Yeah, she is playing along as well. And I appreciate everyone who is playing along with us and joining in on Emily's prompts, a documented journey. It's just it's a fun way that I know the holidays can be busy. So that way we keep on arting. Like all these auctions that we've been going to.
Oh my gosh.
we can sit and we can while you're at the auctions, oops, you can sit and you can doodle and draw and work on your prompts and while you're watching. Of course, some of them were flying so fast you could not stop looking because you missed out on something. Some of
Oh
them are.
my gosh. Did anybody go to Erin's sale yesterday and get her die cuts?
I was on the phone. I was like going A B C D A B C D at one point. I couldn't even I'm listening to my daughter, and I am she's busy. Is my oldest. They both work from home and that, and they're both busy, and so I don't like to not talk to her, but I wanted to be an errand sale. At one point, I realized that there was no A, B, C, D. There was like an A and a B. That was A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. And I was like, oh, this is funny because I was like, just kept typing that in, and I realized there's no A, there is no A, B, C, D. But oh well.
Oh well, just in case.
Okay, all right, Toby. You went die cut crazy too, Michelle. Oh my gosh, she had the best die cuts. Like I missed out on them, and I messaged her because it's all Laura's fault, right? So I had to get them, and so um, I was excited when I was told it on message that she was going to be on. So I bought every die cut I could. I think I
I'll be right back, Colleen. I'm going to put you big. I want to go get my little mini printer. Hold on.
okay. So yeah, I had fun, and I got everything from chickens to ducks, pigs, squirrels, stockings, the ornaments, trees. And Eileen says, she goes, "Did you go a little die cut crazy?" I'm like, "Yep, I did, but I don't care." I said, they're so fun. And I got addicted. I had the rooster that I cut that Michelle, she put in one of her kits. Michelle, she put in a kit, and then I just used that as a tip in. And then I think I got a pig from Jersey, shared a pig die cut with me, and I think Kathy did too. So now I have pigs, I have all kinds. So for my farm journals, she had Christmas. Oh, cats. That was the other thing. Cats, Christmas fabric roosters. She didn't have any regular roosters, so I did get a pack of Christmas roosters, and I'll be adding those to my. I'll add those to my bag journal when I get those. So I was stoked. I was very stoked to get that. I was just like, this is awesome. So yeah, that was a fast bidding. Like she was knocking them out. So it was hilarious. I didn't know at some point. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I went over too far. Um, at one point, I'm like, what did I just bid on? I just knew I wanted them all. And my daughter had a lot to talk about, and I don't, you love your kids. You don't want to be like, well, I'd rather be at this auction because that's terrible. So yeah, so I auctioned and I talked. I didn't do so good with it, but that's why you're seeing me going A, B, C, D, and there's an A and a B. Oh gosh. And I did. So Michelle she went crazy with it too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was an Eric Clossinger chicken rooster. Okay, yeah. I mean, it was so fun, wasn't it, Michelle? On her die cut's fun, and it was so cute when you made the farm kits and you put her roosters in the farm kit you had. I loved it, and so I was excited to get them. So hopefully, she ships quick, and I can get them by the end of the month, so I can add them to my bag journal over here. I don't know if I'll fill it up, but I know that this year, but I can work on it next year if I don't. And I'm like Kathy, I think it'd be fun to add some photos. Like my oldest is just going to drop off presents because she's seeing lots of people this month. And so I told her that, I love you, but you're seeing a whole bunch of people this month, so I don't really want to hang out with you. So I said after the holidays, when you're seeing less people and stuff, then you can come over again. But she understands. I know. I was saying me before she even posted it, before the price was up. It was very dangerous, Devin. When I was bidding and talking, um, it was very dangerous. On this group, I can count this group for ideas. I'm trying to do something new every day. It will be a journal on art techniques, photos, and journaling. Oh, that's awesome, Patty. Yeah, like we're gonna do some for New Year's Eve. We're gonna do some kind of old time, old is new again techniques, and you could add that to your journal, which is so fun. I mean, again, some of the old techniques I did once, and then some of them I never even did. And yeah, so I think trying to do simple drawings, like trying everything. I love that you're trying everything and trying something new every day. That's a really big challenge, to not do the same thing over and over and try something new. That's freaking awesome.
What's that, Colleen? I missed what you were talking about.
Yes. Patty Marshall said she is going to try something new every day in her journal, that we've inspired her, and she's going to try something new every day.
Oh,
And
cool, Patty. Hey, how are you doing?
yeah, with collaging, do some drawing. If you're uncomfortable with drawing, which I've done before with certain things, trace it. Get some tracing paper, some carbon paper, and trace it. Because even if you trace it, which a lot of artists do that, you can also, you're learning to fill it in, and you're coloring it in, and you're learning, and it's really was a muscle memory, and you're learning control of the pen and the paintbrush. You and you're learning how to shade and all that. You're still learning, even if you trace it, or if you do like me and you do a crooked fireplace and a fluffy bird. It doesn't matter.
I love your crooked fireplace.
If you laugh, it's the leaning tower.
It's Colleen's Italian decor. All right, so where?
I love that you shared that with us, Patty. Thanks for sharing that with everybody.
And go ahead and post some pictures on Instagram too.
Oh yeah, please do, so we can all see it. Yes, please do. And you will inspire, and then when you do, you will inspire somebody else. And I think that's the awesome part about all this, is that one person can inspire another person, can inspire another person. It's like it's catchy, just like, sharing joy and, happiness is very catchy. And then people do, what is it, the when you send someone just because, happy mail, and I think all that stuff, it catches on, and it's all good stuff, right?
Well, and that's our big thing. Like, that's why I always say it's not a tutorial. We're not telling you how you should do it or what's the right way, what's the wrong way. We just want you guys to get ideas and inspiration from us.
We get ideas from everybody else here. We also get ideas from other YouTubers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I love telling that. There's no secrets. I have no secrets. I'm not claiming it's mine. It's not that garbage. I'm just here to and again, like, it's hard to find a new technique that's new anyway. It isn't one that hasn't been done, or it's one that's, been redone. And it might be new to you, but again, speaking of that, I mean, another person you can get some awesome ideas for mixed media is, who was I watching the other day? Hold on one moment. I'm really bad about names. Hold on. Hold on. Is it my subscriptions? Searching. I know her name in my head, which doesn't surprise me. Because I follow 902 people on YouTube. I don't know how many people you guys follow. I follow 902 people. So that's why I probably can't remember everybody's name because I follow 902 people.
Okay, the only secret I have is where's my little mini printer? I can't find it.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me find her. Hold on, I'm searching through my 900 things.
Who are you looking for?
I wish YouTube would bring up of the 900 people I follow when new videos come out.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Like all the new videos by each person, like where it's alive or recorded. I really wish it showed all because I know that there's videos out there that I'm not seeing that people have put out there.
Oh, I found a bunch recently like that.
I find it. Okay, so the new one I've been watching. Oh, I wanted to show you all. I just remembered it. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, the one that does all the altered books, and she's got really short hair, and she does all.
That one who does altered books. There's only like 10,000 altered book people.
She does altered books. Wait a minute, let me go get some.
That altered books woman. Oh yeah, let me get it. Colleen. All right, I'll use my phone. Oh, Lori Marie Jenkins. Colleen. Is it Lori Marie?
Lori Marie Jenkins, that's it.
Okay, Anne and Devin, they guessed it.
Thank you for being in my head. Okay, so I was watching a video on CD things and Christmas ideas, and what I noticed is some of mine are different colors. So I hope the ones you sent me, Kathy, are look at that. Look, this one is like cream. Look how my whites are all white. It's like these three are the same and this one's different.
Oh.
See how this one's like grainier?
Uh-huh.
Look, right there. Do you see all the little paper grains? And this one's smooth. Look, smooth.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like rice paper, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So my thought is that this one might be an old one.
Ooh,
like an old one. Not
is
like
it vintage?
like a vintage one instead of a new one. Because this almost has like a rice paper grain to it, and this one's smooth. So I only have one left. Whatever. I think these must be old. You look at that. Do you see the grain? I thought that was really interesting that I have. Look right there. You can see it has
right, there's little fibers
and a sheen to it. So does anyone know who has been doing this while has these that they've changed these? Look, smooth and shiny, and this one says grains and texture.
Is that like the paper they use on the USPS envelopes? Hey, Jane.
I don't know.
I think there's a name for that.
Can anyone? Because I did realize that the other day, and I was like, well, this is funny. I'm waiting for, and then there's a leg. Tie back. Is that what you're talking about? Maybe this one's tie back and then this one's not. So I don't know. That could be maybe this is tie back, or this one's old and this one's new. And I was pondering that the other day when I was cleaning my room and found it. Well, I was watching a video, and her name is Cool. I'm a Cool Mom, I think.
Oh, I think I've seen her before.
She's awesome. I used to follow her a really long time ago, and she basically she had a baby and stuff, and so I think she kind of like stepped out of YouTube for a while, which totally get that. Kids are a lot of work, so now her kid's getting older, so she's back to YouTube videos, and. Anyway, so I was watching her the other day, and that's who I bought the log cabin Disney from. Was I'm a Cool Mom, and I bought that from her. And anyway, she had. Hopefully, this is the right size. I don't know if I cut it out. She had this really fun video on how to take she has one video where she uses it. She's doing a daily Christmas journal, and then she also used this folder, this CD folder. It was so cute. So then I went back. She says, I have another video where I made these. And then she said she had an older one. And so these turned out so cute. So Kathy has like 100 of these and sent me some. So when these get here, I'm gonna to do that because I know that they're coming.
Oh, I sent you a pack of 100, Colleen. I have like thousands that I found.
Oh, thousands?
I
Oh,
found
good.
like 10 packs of 100.
Oh my gosh, so that's awesome because now I know what I can do with them.
Yeah, I'll send you more if you run out.
I was like, well, I could buy them, which is but then I was like, but I know Kathy's sending me some because now
Yeah, I'll buy them.
I could do with them. And because she said, hey, do you guys want some CD things? I was like, yeah, I'm almost out of my white ones. I don't use them a lot, but I mean, I'm like, sure. And so anyway, now I know we can do them. So if you check out I'm a Cool Mom too, I'm a Cool Mom, and she goes through her December journal. And so you could use, this is so cool because there's so many options. So she put scrapbook paper in hers.
Oh, look at that. Cool.
Okay,
That's so cute.
Okay, so I'm going to put my fabric in here since we're in our slow stitching stuff we're doing too. Kathy, we got our hands into everything. Not enough time to do it all. Okay, there's that. Okay, so then it's so cool. So then she took a piece of paper.
Devin asked if you could put alcohol ink to vintage up the plastic. Yes, you could.
You can. You can alcohol ink these. Totally can alcohol ink these.
Okay, and Eileen said that she actually made beads out of Tyvek, and she'll post some pictures. They turned out really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
God, I love how that looks. You don't even have to do anything else to that.
Right. So then she took a piece she took a piece of paper. She used scrapbook paper in her folders. Okay, then she took and she put this on top to make it, and she attached it right there, okay, to make it look like an ornament, right? So we attach this, but she used paper, and I think she might use a grommet. She wrapped some ribbon around it. But here's the cool thing. Then she starts putting embellishments on it. Now, she used, which I bought, is coming tomorrow, is the Tim Holtz die set where it makes the 3 ornaments. So she has a really pretty paper ornaments that she attached. She also inked the edges and stamped them. So I'm like, hey, we all got this stuff. This is so cool.
Oh, you could doodle, you could Zentangle on there. You could take a piece of scrapbook paper and put it over it. I like it just the simple black, white, and red. Ooh, have like a little red eye grommet or something. That is really cool. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, Helen put up here cool mom link. Thank you. Peggy's back. Oh, Amy knows her. Her name is Jessica. See, I just love all these ideas. That so simple, but so adorable.
So
Yeah.
then she inked all the edges, and I'm just grabbing some greens. Grab your get your daubers, and I also did some stenciling on this too. I'm gonna get back to this, but I want to do this while it's on my mind because I'll forget. Doesn't to my mind, it's always all over the place, which is never good. It's a good and a bad thing. Okay, so
It's a good thing, Colleen. It's all
I
good.
I get excited about it's the wrong color green. I need a darker green. I get excited about new things to do with stuff we have.
Oh yeah, Eileen, post them to Twitter. Post them on Twitter and IG, Eileen, so we can all see them.
I don't know if this is the right color green. This is a little greener. Let's try this one. It's a little greener. And these things are really cheap, so like you can experiment with it, right? So if you're not happy with, I mean, what are they? I mean, 100 per pack. So she went through and she like, oh, it's a little bit better. I'm not very good at this. Eileen, don't look. Eileen is the ink. She does a lot of inking. If you watch Tim Holtz, you'll learn how to do it the right way. I don't do this, as you can see, because you're supposed to come off the edge and do all this smearing on,
That's
Waste all
one of those
your.
things you have to kind of warm up. Like I always mess mine up when I first start using
So
the
anyway, you
dauber.
get the idea. You're probably better at this than I am. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you a way to do this. Not saying
Cute.
I'm doing it well. Okay, so then you go and you ink all the edges. Okay, and then however you want to do it, or if you just want to go through and you just want to go doop 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 doop, you want to like bring it up onto the paper. So whatever you like. So then you get like your stencil, and you could or your stamp. Let's see. Let's put on some trees. We'll do a couple. Let's just do a couple little trees, and we'll do this color. We'll do a lighter color. See how that looks.
Oh, I
Again,
like that stencil, Colleen. That's a Tim Holtz Christmas tree.
yeah, I think this one might be a newer one. I did buy the one that she had, which I like because, and I think it'd be here. I think not as quick as the stencil, but it's an older one where it looks like a sweater.
Oh, cute.
And so the one she used, and I had to get it off Amazon and pay a few dollars more for it because I think it's an older one, but I liked it because it looked like a sweater.
Cute.
And I was like, that would really be fun to have. Just because it's versatile. If it looks like a sweater, you could use it over and over. Let me see. Now I just need like she added embellishments, some ornament things, which I don't have. But so then you could. Oh, I know it is. Tim Holtz thingy.
Candy got her fabric.
Oh, yay!
Somebody got one. Thank you, Candy. How it was all in one piece. It wasn't the outside wasn't damaged. Good. So hopefully you guys will start getting them.
I'm so glad that you got that because we started our swap quite a while ago, and oh, that would have been good. I could have used the new one. Hello. Oh well.
Okay, so once it actually got shipped, so now I'm wondering if it was when it says shipped, if that was actually from the sorting center from Metro, because it said it shipped on the 5th, so that must have gone out from the sorting center.
guys do not want to see the pile of paper I have sitting next to me.
Oh, thanks, Candy. Outside had a hole, but fabric is okay.
I'm going to try to scoot this
There's
out.
a hole in it. Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
I love it. I'm excited. Don't you feel a little relieved?
Yes, I'm glad people are starting to get them. I need to check on, there were 5 that hadn't gone out. I need to check those today.
Thanks everyone who participated in the swap. We really appreciate it, and I appreciate you taking care of all of this, because again, you had it all set up, the postal service thing, and you had all the addresses, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I felt bad because I had gotten sick, and then there was delays, but it actually, because had I not been sick, I was just going to mail out what I had, and that was it. I'm glad I waited for everybody's to come, because it's stuffed. It's stuffed with fabric in there, so.
You guys got extra goodies. So how cool is that? And we can start a slow stitching too, because our slow stitching that we're going to do with Brooke, and
see, and it coordinated with that well. So good.
Hold on.
Oh, good.
In here. I'm like, look, guys, look next to me. I'm literally over here with piles, and then that's why I just threw on the floor. Just so you know, I'm not just. This is not prepared. I apologize for anyone watching because it's not prepared.
Colleen, do you have any Tyvek? Eileen wants to know.
I can't find I have a whole pack of little Tim Holtz ephemera for Christmas.
And you can't find it?
Can't find it. I'm going to stop.
I want you to get your whole paper pack out. That's a good idea. I can use that in here.
Okay, so I just wanted to watch her video. She goes through a tutorial of how she makes them. Watch her video. Watch her video. It's much better than what I'm doing right now. And she goes through the process of how she makes it. And she also tells you she has older video when she first started making them.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for being here.
Oh, I didn't know you were here. Oh, see you later. Hope you feel good. Going to chiropractor. Take care.
Oh, Eileen said she'll help us make Tyvek beads.
And so then she did some stamping. She added, oh my gosh, I was looking on the wrong side of my desk. I'm such a dork. It's over here. Okay, so she can stamp on it. She used some stencils on it. You can add memorabilia. And then after you add the top to it, right? So, okay, I got to move on to the next step. As I'm going and yakking too much and searching too much. So afterwards, she adds it to her journal. So here's my journal, right? So you got this all decorated, and you add your little top, which is your ornament. Then she adds these to her journal like this. So you use the flap, right? And you attach it to your journal. And then, look how cute that's going to look there. And then what you do is she journals on the back. Like she's got little kids. And so she is her little kids. And so she put paper down and she journaled on here. Or you could just write about whatever you want to write about. I mean, you don't have to, obviously, young kids. So my girls are grown, but you know what I'm saying. Have some fun with it and journal about your family, journal about your art friends, what's going on. But like, so you attach this to your top and you flip it up and you could sit, or you could flip it up and have some paper on the back and have another decoration on the back. I love this idea. It's a great way to use these, and it's fun. And it could be whatever. It's Christmas. But whatever you're doing, it doesn't have.
You know what would be cute on there, Colleen? On that page you just had it on with the car, clip it on with a little either a Christmas paper clip or a little Timmy clip. Just clip it on with a Timmy clip.
Oh, that's true. I have a little the little Tim paper clip. So
yeah.
You could put whatever style you have. Do a better job inking it than I did.
No, you did good.
Before inking. So you could add a card, add some stamping. She layered a few things on hers, which I thought was cute. Like she got like layered some little. These are too big, but she layered some ephemera. But you get the idea. Oh, peppermint! I need to add it to my page. a peppermint page I did. But you get the idea of adding adding a little bit of these little doodads and doing your little collage. So yeah, it's fun. So she did this and on one of them, like a little, here, this might be good because it's a tree farm. So, she added her little embellishments, some stamping. It's just a really cute design. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Check it out on I'm a Cool Mom, and she has a tutorial on this. And you can see her making these. But this is super fun. Um, I think it's super fun. I got excited because I knew I got some coming from Cassie. So I was like, and I also
There's more.
there's more, and I have black ones. I also ordered some colored ones from. I ordered some colored ones too, as well. From whose sale was that? Eileen,
That
guess.
Michelle. Those were nice. Those were bright colors. Was that Michelle or was that Amy? I think it was Michelle.
I ordered some bright colored ones from somebody. I'm sorry.
I think Michelle.
It might be Michelle. Michelle, did I order those from you? If you come here. Kimberly, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. I loved your little altered storybook journal for the New Year's Eve prompts.
That was cute.
You could see, there you go. So you could do your little stamps on here. I got ink on the thing, but I'm going to wipe it off. Also, I know what she did. She also did is she had a piece of paper. She had a piece of paper and she pre-cut the piece of paper out and laid it over top the circle, which is smart, obviously. So then you can spray your folder if you want to, gesso it or use sprays or whatever, and then you can protect it, obviously, by covering it up. So make a little template of these, and once you make one, you really shouldn't have to. You really shouldn't have to make any more. You know what I mean? Just make it a template and have it handy. Have it handy to use. So, and I like that she, like I said, she added once you add a little top and you finish it out, she had some die cuts that matched her paper. And that's the thing too. Like if you want to have some die cuts that, in your paper coordinate, obviously that's going to look really awesome. So if you coordinate your die cuts with what you're using. I don't know if I like that one. I think this one might be. Let me find a paper I like better. Hold on.
I got my Tim paper pack out too. Okay.
I think this will work. This is actually way better. I'll use this one. Okay, so have some fun with this. And if you do, if you make these, please hashtag I'm a Cool Mom on Instagram. She would, because this is her idea, and she would like you to tag her on Instagram so she can see them as well. So
hashtag I'm a Cool Mom.
Yes. So do that too, because it's important that we, hey, what are you doing?
Oops.
He's like chewing on my drawer, trying to get attention. I can pay attention to you in a little bit. When I get done streaming, we'll play ball. Can't be bad in the meantime. No.
Yeah.
Little stinker.
Is that right, Colleen? I put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm a Cool Mom. Is anyone here? I don't know if anyone there watches her, but she does some nice videos. I think she also has a Patreon and stuff. Like you have to look into it, you guys. So just check it out.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing for Create December. Number 4 is a pine. I just took a picture of a pine tree that I had done in my Beast and cut it out, and I'm going to glue it in here, and it's done.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
And then I'm going to put the little Brooke candy with number 4 on it. That's it. Just simple. Just simple. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, tell my son that.
Go outside. Go bark with him outside. It's loud and for them to have to hear that, especially if they're wearing headphones. I apologize for my dogs. They're Jack Russells. They love to bark. It's
Oh, they're fine, Colleen.
what they do. They get so excited when the other dogs come out. They can bark, or there's a delivery dude or whatever. They get all excited.
Okay, I'm going to run that through my Zyron. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So like I said, tag her if you make these. And also don't forget, if you play along with the monthly prompt, please tag the document journey hashtag create December. And I like these. And she was I have a cool mom that was mentioning, which I think is a good idea. She said too, that she makes a bunch of these at once. And she had a whole stack of envelopes that she had inked and put papers in. And she makes like a bunch of these things at once, which I think is clever, because then you could just, like, when you're in a moment of working on your journal, like when I was streaming, if I was more prepared, I would have had this ready to go. And then I would just grab it. I would grab this and I would just have it to stick on my page. And she makes a bunch of these up at once. So that way it's just there to grab and like add to your page. You know what I mean? So I thought that's a good idea. Or if you're like doing die cuts, do a bunch of die cuts at once. Do a bunch, you know what I mean? Then, as far as like envelopes, you know what I mean? Once you're
or if you're Colleen, buy a bunch of die cuts.
You buy a bunch of die cuts that someone else did, like Aaron did. And you cheat and you buy a bunch. And then you add those to your cute little thing. So I'm going to do this with my farm journal. I'm going to be adding these to a lot of my journals. And I love this idea of adding these CD things. And how fun is this to add paper and fabric or whatever you want to add in there? How fun. Oh, photographs. Hello. Add photographs in here of your tree, your kids, your parents, or add some photos in the middle. You could collage in here. You could have the fabric. You could have a picture of you or your dogs or whatever. And do a little mini collage. Do a little mini collage inside there. Don't just have to be one piece of paper.
Oh, mini collage would be cool. Yeah, lots of stuff you can do.
I mean, I think these are fun. And I was like, and Kathy said it, was like, well, I don't have many left. Sure, go ahead and send them to me. I'll use them. And then I came across this. I'm like, oh, now I can't wait, because I'm going to make a bunch of these. So here we go. So I think that this is a cool idea. So make it as however your style is, right? You can use your napkins. You could use your rice paper. Think of all the things that we have that we could use on here. I
love that you found that, Colleen. That's so cool.
Fun. This is why I love streaming. Is I love when Laura finds people to watch and auctions to go to, and she lets us know about it. And I love when Patty made a recommendation for I can't remember the name, but I did sub to it. I haven't watched them yet, to the YouTube channel that she likes, and I think it's awesome to get others knowing about other channels, because there's so many YouTube channels, and let's help everybody else out and let everybody know where the cool videos are, what you're into, and go with it.
And also,
there's so many out there. I think recommendations are appreciated too, honestly, because there's so many.
Okay, so my recommendation for the day is, if December's a busy month, go through your old artwork, take a picture of it, and glue it in your December book. This is a picture I drew a couple years ago.
That's true. Shrink down your art. That's a great idea.
This is here. I just took this out of my beast. Remember, it was 2 or 3 years ago that Janet and Eileen were putting those prompts in, like draw a shoe, draw a jacket. One of them was draw a cylinder. I drew a pine tree. I just took a picture of this, printed it out. Here's my pine tree for Create December. You know, just, you know, look at your old art and try to use it in new stuff.
I think that's a good idea to scan your art and so you can now I went up on the acetate, you can not worry about, but look how cute that is. So it's some black, some green, some
I love that, Colleen. Oh, and look at the little stamps.
Yeah, little truck, little that. It's fun. Just, you know, it's not as cute as hers, but like I'm just winging it here for you guys to see. Okay, like who is it? Yeah, our Zentangle extraordinaire here, Zen doing this, which is Devin. She has a YouTube channel, guys. If you want to subscribe to her, it's Devin RX for art. She can draw, she can paint, she can do Zentangle, she can do anything.
Devin's an awesome artist.
Yeah, so check her out. You know, subscribe to, you know, like Jersey says, subscribe to each other's channels or and everybody, and a lot's just, and Amy talks about that. Let's follow each other and show some support for one another, and check and again and get inspired, because all of us have good ideas, and
we've got, everybody's got great. I've gotten so many good ideas from everyone here.
So fun. Look at, like, you know, inspiration, joy, you know, that's what it's all about. So you could Zentangle on this, but I can see Devin doing some cool Zentangles. Just saying. Devin was taking Zentangle all around this. See it. Also, all of you who like to do coloring books, you could do coloring book page the size of the circle, obviously, or you could do, like she said, shrink your coloring book page down that you spent hours working on, and
take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture, use your printer, make it smaller, and add and put that in your little envelopes. And how cool would that be to mail your artwork out for Christmas? And you could put them in these little CD cases and put slip your coloring book page in here. And then behind it, you could put a little gift card in there or whatever. And make this something you can mail out. Make it a birthday thing, a Christmas thing for somebody, or just happy mail for people. Scan your coloring book page, shrink it down, make this cute little envy and send it to someone. And then they can use it in their junk journal or art journal, whatever you want to call it. So why not? You know, that's another thing, because a lot of you here, I don't know here, but a lot of people like to color. So yeah, so I think it's so fun. And then it's just, again, just new ideas. I love new ideas. It gets so excited. It just gets the juices flowing. You know, you get these new ideas and you get all excited and you're like, oh, that'd be cool. I want to try it. I absolutely get so much joy from that.
That's a fun one too, Colleen.
Yeah, just like oh my gosh, this is so fun. I didn't think of this. This is cool. And then, you know, we'll move on to some other stuff. I mean, just again, it's all we're building new ideas and old ideas. And like she said, the I'm a Cool Mom said she did this several years ago, and then she just brought it back. And
fun.
Yeah, to see how that worked. She's already done this years ago. I didn't see it years ago when she posted it, right? But I did now, so I'm glad she brought it back. So that's another reason to hit those old school things up and some of your things you used to do, because it's you got new subscribers and new people that haven't seen it. So that, you know, that's what's, you know, fun. So yeah. And then again, go through your subscriber list on your YouTube channels. My gosh. I mean, I'm subscribed to 900 people. So Anyway, so I
All
had
right.
to show you guys this. I just could resist the to show you guys the this, and then just it's fun. It's so fun. Has anyone done this before? Let's do that. Let's do a survey in chat. Does anyone follow her, and has anyone done this before?
A few people followed her, it looked like.
Okay.
All right, where's
Because I'm not reading chat a whole lot right now. Just talking and coloring in my stamps here. Obviously, CD cases have been a while, right? And none of us even use CDs now, but look how fun these envelopes are. I'm gonna go back and read what I've missed. Old is new again. That's right. Old is new again. Oh, hi, Brooke. Good to see you. I hope you and your husband are doing well. And I know you had a whole bunch of snow being up in Maine. I know you were beat down with snow. Oh, thank you, Janet. Janet Nash is on at 8 a.m. on Mondays if you want to follow her on YouTube. She is such a creative person and sweet as sweet can get. I don't know anyone as sweet as her on YouTube. Oh my gosh.
what I love about Janet, like you said, she's so sweet, she's so warm and welcoming, and she does tea time.
She
It
does.
is awesome.
You got slammed and you lost your power. Oh my God. Did you lost your power? Are you back on power, or you got your phone on a battery? Oh my gosh. I got a couple battery chargers for my phone.
Oh, Brooke. How
Oh, and it's cold, so you have no heat. Oh my gosh.
Get those. Good thing you have all those fireplaces. Hey, Brooke, how far is Lewiston from you? Lewiston, Maine. Just wondering.
So,
Colleen, I think you sent me these last year, and I'm using them. See? You sent me these last year, I think.
Oh, yeah, I did send those. Lewiston's 45 minutes away, she said.
Oh, okay. That's one of my son's best friends is playing on that hockey team, and he's staying with another friend's family who lives north of there. I need to find out where they live because then they're probably closer.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. That's very cool.
Ooh, I like that there.
Yeah, I was worried about you when I saw the news and I saw all the snow that you got, and there's they said that just the roads were slick and there was lots of wrecks, and they were showing that, and I was like, oh no.
I know. So that's where I was, Brooke, 2 summers ago. I was up by you 2 summers ago. Well, I don't think you live there yet. That's a pretty area. Maine is really pretty. I'd never been there before.
Oh, I bet it's pretty.
You know what they're doing? Your surge is having a surge. He flew home. He tested. He was negative, so he flew home for Thanksgiving. He's going back till Christmas, and then what they're doing is the whole hockey team is going to a bubble in Tampa, so they won't even be up there after Christmas. Yeah. It's pretty up there. I'd like to go back. When you're open, I'll be there.
Oh, is surge like ice cream?
Maybe a Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Oh wow! So I'm glad. So is your power back on now, Brooke? Or are you just on your phone?
I hope her power's back on.
I hate when you don't have internet. You gotta worry about your food going bad in your fridge, and not to mention if it's cold or hot outside, you don't get to run your air, heat. I'm using a little tiny marker because these markers just work really well on the brown paper. Not all my markers work well on the brown paper. What are these? These are fine liners by Shuttle Art. I got these on one of the Amazon deals like a couple years ago, like 100 for like $10.
Yeah.
And these things work really well on this craft paper. I wish I had a fat tip version of these.
It does. Some of those had two sides. That one didn't have two sides.
No, but
that's too bad.
It shows up really nicely on the brown paper, and some other markers just don't like the brown paper. Like it absorbs it, sucks it in and it absorbs it. So.
Okay, Brooke's power's back on. They're on a grid with the university, so it goes back on pretty quick.
Oh, good.
All right, so
that's awful when it's cold and you don't, and like I said, you got to worry about your fridge and you got to worry about your freezer and you're like, oh man. And the worst part is you have no internet. That makes it way worse. What makes it way worse is if you don't have any internet. You're like, no, gotta have my internet, right? We gotta have our internet. Now I'm doing all this background work. The prompt is berries, so I don't want to lead you all to astray. The prompt is berries. I'm doing. You do not. If you can do whatever you want to play along with the prompt from Create December 2020. I'm just doing a whole scene again because I don't know. It's just fun.
So I'm working on the pine prompt.
I could have just did this and been done. But I wanted to add a chubby bird and a fireplace and a stocking so, with the berries. And let's see, tomorrow's prompt is tomorrow. Oh, this I have to narrow down what I want to do. Tomorrow's prompt is Scrooge. And then so Wednesday is Scrooge. Thursday is a hot drink. Oh, that'll be fun with cocoa or coffee or tea. Friday is a tree, which I'm going to do. I did the pine tree, so this would be Christmas tree. So Scrooge is the next one. Oh, then scarf. Okay, Scrooge, hot drink, tree, scarf. If you want to write those down. So Scrooge is tomorrow. I got to think about that one. Any ideas for Scrooge? I'm looking at any ideas you guys can share that would be cute for the Scrooge prompt. Hold on. I lost my comp. There we go. So let's see, Scrooge. So obviously, maybe you could do a fireplace with a cane next to it. You could do. I'm trying to think. What I want to do. You could do a building with him throwing the coin out. You could do. It depends what part of Scrooge. Hopefully, the happy part of Scrooge. What do you think of when you think of Scrooge? The big hats, the clothes.
Oh, Brooke, her nephew brought COVID home to his whole family from Pee Wee hockey.
Oh no! See, that's basically what's been happening. It's family. What I'm seeing is family. Is what it's not strangers in the store. It's family.
Yeah.
Scrooge is hard to incorporate my cat theme. Maybe I can do him with Donald Duck Scrooge. Oh, that's right, because you are doing a duck theme, Devin. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
good.
that's right. Devin Art is Devin RX Art. She's also on Instagram. She's also playing along, her and Joy. And she's gonna do, yeah, I saw the Donald Duck Scrooge version. My kids were little. Oh my gosh. That's a cool that's a cool idea. Yeah,
It's
I just say
Scrooge or something.
it's going to be hard to interpret. Or you can wait and see what she does on Documented Journey, and you can do what she's doing because she is also posting videos of what she is doing, and you can always do what she's doing too. If you don't have an idea, you can do what she's doing.
All right.
I'm just curious what if anyone had any ideas because that's tomorrow's prompt.
What's tomorrow?
Scrooge.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You could, I mean, there's a lot of options. You could go old, like vintage, and do a Christmas Carol.
That's what I'm thinking. What part of the Christmas Carol? The building, the
Oh, any of it. Oh, Colleen, take a picture. Take a picture of your thing you did with Kathy Arbor.
Oh my gosh, Doy, I'm gonna add that to my list. Oh my gosh, you just said photograph your art, and I forgot. I'm gonna do my canvas I made with
Yes.
Silver.
Put that in there.
That's a great idea. I'll put my Scrooge painting in there. I did. Oh, I love.
Okay, Brooke. Good luck. Hopefully that all goes well.
Oh.
Tell Nam we all said hi and we're thinking about him. Oh, Sherry just watched A Christmas Carol on Disney Plus the other day. Perfect. So she should have some good ideas.
Everyone give positive thoughts and prayers to Brooke.
Yeah.
Her husband's doing some preliminary stuff for surgery. So please keep that in mind. We love our Brooke. Oh, Slow Stitch kits are finally starting to ship, you guys. I'm so sorry for the wait. I've lost my helpers. Oh, you don't have to apologize with everything on your plate. My gosh. We love you. Well, your husband, sir, oh my gosh. Don't worry about it. Gosh, we're nothing. Your husband and everything, so that's more important. That all can wait. We love you. We want you to focus on what you need to do.
Yeah, I think Brooke said she's not going to invoice anybody till she actually mails their kit, which is really nice, Brooke. You really don't need to do that.
Yeah,
but
you don't. You can invoice me now.
Just go ahead if you want. Go ahead and invoice me. I don't care. But she will. If you're wondering about the invoice, she said she would do it as she mailed it out. So, which is very sweet. I'm excited to get that.
No, this is not like what wood's supposed to look like, but I'm doing my own thing.
Here's what I'm picturing. I'm going to have my Brooke kit, my little fabric swaps, my Christmas tree up, and Slow Stitch by the fire. Hopefully, it'll happen at least once.
Slow Stitch by the fire.
Yeah.
I think in February and stuff when it's for us that's when it is very, very, very cold here.
Yeah.
And usually that's when our snow actually arrives and stays. Is in February, so that actually is probably the coldest month we have, and where the snow doesn't melt in a day like it does now.
I'm thinking a little Christmas music on, some little eggs, little spice eggnog, and then it should be like snowing outside.
Stitching is saving me right now. Oh, Brooke. She's having something peaceful to work on. And again, art it heals, and she's slow stitching.
That's nice, Brooke, because that, you know what, that gives you stuff to do while he's in getting his tests and stuff. That kind of, you're not just sitting there thinking about what's going on.
Yeah, something to take your mind off of it. Just think, I'm stitching, I'm stitching, I'm stitching. You know what I mean? You're focused. It's a lot, because I think art is like that too, because you are in the moment. You are looking at what you're doing, what you're drawing, what you're painting, watercoloring, whatever you do. You're thinking mostly just about what you're doing at that time. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to wait in the car. That's right. And
Oh, that is
see, I cannot get used to all this. So you're waiting in the car, so you can sit in the car and slow stitch while you're waiting in the car, and you can bring your kit on the go that you made for all of us.
yeah, that's like because when my husband had his cataract surgery, I couldn't even go. I dropped him off.
As I'm still getting used to all this.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever, I'll get used to it, but yeah, it's new. We'll be all right. We can get through this. We're strong people, right? We can do this.
All right. All right. I have 2 prompts done. 1 and 4. No, 3. I did my sweater too.
Okay, so you have your mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Okay, mistletoe was my first page.
Okay.
And then sweater. Where's the sweater? Sweater was number 3.
Okay.
And then pine tree is number 4. Tonight I'll go take a picture of the lights on my house.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so I've got candy cane, winter animal, ornaments, berry,
perfect.
and then Scrooge for tomorrow. So I'll try and get caught up by tomorrow.
Yeah, Scrooge. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be the hardest one. And also, don't forget, look through your washi. Like I used some candy cane washi tape here to embellish, which I found.
Yeah, good idea.
After I posted it, I found the washi tape. See what washi tape you have, just to add some fun and whimsy into your pages. If that's your style, don't want to push anyone, my style on anyone, obviously.
Colleen, listen to this. Kimberly said, Paul had an appointment yesterday. I set up a craft room in the trunk for 2 hours. Cool.
Oh, you did.
Perfect.
That's perfect. You set up a craft room and you were able to do that. And it made the time go by faster, right? And you weren't as, stressed out when you can do that. And you can actually, you have any data, you can turn on your phone. You can watch YouTube videos and art. I love that. Thanks for sharing that, Kimberly.
Okay, I think for berries, we have a crabapple tree in front of our house and it has a bunch of red berries on it. So I think one of the things, I'll take a picture of that. Put that in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. I love that. So you could do that. Like if you are into photography, like that. Use some photography. Go on, you can find, as long as you're not selling it, you can get, a lot of images offline, as long as it's just for your personal use.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Look through your Catherine Anderson images. There might be
some in there.
There might be some images in there which we haven't done, because she travels the world and she takes publishes the images for all of us to use in our collage art. Look through your Catherine Anderson books, and that would be another source.
Yeah, look through all your collage fodder. Napkins.
Oh, our napkins. I get that. Or do like I'm doing and take a stab at drawing. Yeah. Get it out with a pencil and take a stab at drawing it and trying something new. Like Patty's doing something new. Take out of your comfort zone. Maybe give drawing a whirl. I mean, I want to get better at drawing. I mean, you guys know that. So I'm not going to get better if I don't practice it, right? So at least I want to do whimsical people. I want to do simple sketches like this. I love pen and ink illustration. I always have loved that. So why not try to learn it? Why not get better at it so I can do it? Because I have always loved that.
Or do what Devin is doing. She's doing like a couple of these different prompt things all in the same journal, and incorporate different prompts into the same page.
Oh yeah, she's using cats that we know her for, and the Zentangles, and she's using uh, the Create December prompts and multi.
Oh,
Dev's smart though. She's a smart cookie.
and use your planner stuff, like the print offs from Brooke. Use your planner stuff.
Yep.
What else is in here?
Yep, you could use that. Your planner stuff. You can also work in any size book. I picked a larger one, but again, it's easier for me to draw large than it is to draw small.
I love that. That's such a cute journal, Colleen.
Oh, thank you. And look at it. It's just real basic and simple. And look how fun this is. And it's relaxing. This prompting has been super relaxing to work on. I will say I'm very appreciative of this idea because I have found it so relaxing to do. Because I'm not making it I'm making it easy on myself, and just doing what I can. Like I was watching Christmas movies last night.
Oh, that's fun.
And I sketched this out and I started to work on it. And I was like, no, I think I'm going to save this because I can work off camera on the days that I'm not streaming and show you guys where I'm at. And then the days that, days I am streaming, I'll work on it. And then that way I keep up with it. So then I just drew it and then I put it away. Because then I watched a couple Christmas movies. They were kind of like, I love the second movie. It was a little less wishy-washy.
Sappy.
Like a sappy kind of like, he meets her and, that kind of stuff. Like it was a little less sappy,
Patty actually arted with us today, played with Jane Davenport mermaid markers and loose pen marks. Also, Joy drew a whimsical or something Scrooge. Not sure what she's going to call him, but it makes her smile.
Oh,
thanks, guys.
I love her little gnome. Joy did a gnome was it a gnome with the candy cane one that she did the gnome with? Was it the candy cane with the gnome with the candy cane or something? It was something like that. The gnome was my favorite. Oh, it was so cute. And she did such an excellent job drawing and coloring in. She is rocking it. Like I can see her drawing skills are improving over time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's been working on it, and I can see the improvement by all her things that she's posting. And to me, I'm happy to see it because it's going to keep me to keep going and keep trying with drawing and to try to and work on drawing and getting better at it. And Joy has been she's inspired me because I'm seeing her advancements she's making and improve as she keeps practicing and doesn't give up. And I'm seeing that. You can tell. So Joy, thank you very much for inspiring me to keep going, and I need to draw more.
Okay, I'm going to use for the ornament day Brooke's little ornaments on one of these Christmases, the Christmas trees I have. I'm just going to put them on.
I think that's why I love watching Emily at Document Journey, because she does really cute, simple drawings, and it makes me feel like being a novice at this. It makes me feel like I can do that. Watching her do the simple little sketches and watercolor, it makes me feel good. Like I think I can do that. Watching her do it gives me encouragement that I can do that. And I love people who can keep things simple for beginners and novices to do. Encourage us not to give up and not make it too advanced, I have one chubby sock, just saying. I'm making everything chubby. I have a chubby sock and I have a chubby bird happening here. That's what my art is. Maybe my art style will be chubby.
The chubby artist.
The chubby artist. That's it. I'm going to be the chubby artist.
Chubby art. Oh, here, chubbyart.com. Chubby art. I love it.
Chubby artist. That's right. Now this one, I did color, like I did a full-on painting here. And then this one, I did some collage and some washi tape. And then this one, I did all in pen. So, so they're all different. And I like how that turned out. So this is all in pen. This is some collaging, some stamping. This one was all in acrylics. And this one's a combination of stamping and acrylics. And then this one was using buttons and acrylic stamp. And I used the one from Art Foamies. And this one was a stencil. And then I actually had this in one of the paper packs. And then I traced it onto some white paper and then made my own and did a little collaging. This one was stenciling, acrylics, a little bit of adding some photos, a little bit of everything. I love this one, and they're my favorite. And then this one again was a collage doodling. This one I traced. This one I drew. This is coming off. I need to glue it back down because of I might have my strings too tight. So every page is different, but it's fun. I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah, you found it. I'm so glad you found this, Colleen.
Like this is busy, but sometimes I like busy. I think it suits you, whatever suits your mood, whatever
Right.
it is, simple or busy. I would say do what you're in a mood to do. This one day I was in a mood to paint with acrylics, so that's what I did.
I love all of them. They're so different. Each one's different and unique, but your style, they're cool.
That with this page is all pen and drew with a pencil, all pen and no paint, no collage, no napkins, just all pen. So then now for Scrooge, we'll have to see. I don't know. Going into lurk mode. Okay. Also, you could add your laces, your trim.
Hey, thanks, Helen, for all the modding.
You could do, you could also do that. I can't wait to see what everyone's doing.
Okay, well, it's about 1 o'clock.
And I finished my page. And I showed you my little envelope that fun stuff too. So
Colleen finished her page. I got 3 of my prompts done. I'm working on a 4th. So I think this was a fun hour. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, go to one of my other social media accounts and message me there. Place a message here and I will contact you. I will be on Mary's stream on Friday. I'm going to have to try and get a hold of her, let her know what's going on. But yeah, so that's it. Just if you need to get a hold of me, go to one of my other accounts, and hopefully I can get a Facebook page back up without somebody reporting me as being inappropriate. So
yeah, we just have to ignore. We just got to get past all the haters.
So and
they'll go away.
And I don't know what it is. I have no idea where it's coming from. It's just it's really affected my art group. So I will figure something out, and hopefully with what we're working on, I can find out how it happened. All right. So we'll see you at Colleen's on Friday. I'll see you at Mary's Hop. Go to Mary Altier. She has all the information on that. And everybody have fun playing with your prompts. We'll see you on Friday. Bye guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, everyone.